Hello, welcome to What's Wellness with Dr. Samina. Today my guest is Parashakti. Wow, there's so many ways to describe Parashakti that I find, I have no words to do that. But some of the things she does is, she does yoga, she's a dancer, and she also practices shamanism. And there'll be a lot more you're going to find out once I start talking to this gorgeous lady that I have here. Let me introduce you to my guest today, Parashakti.
Hello.
Parashakti, welcome to What's Wellness.
Thank you, Dr. Samina. It's an honor to be here.
Well, when we start the program, we always ask our guest, what's wellness?
Wellness for me is the freedom of expression through movement to find your true nature. And my dance is about allowing people to find, again, their own authentic voice through movement. Because I find that when you allow yourself to free your voice through movement, then you can free everything inside of you.
So this dance of liberation, which you call it, is special to what you do. In this dance, I believe you blindfold
Yes.
people.
Yes.
So what are the sentiments or what are the feelings of people who have gone through this particular experience with you? Once you take off that blindfold, what do
Yes.
they tell you?
Well, the first biggest fear, which is a collective consciousness, which is very interesting for people who come to this dance of liberation for the first time, is they will take their blindfold off because they think that they're the only ones that are blindfolded. Now, I believe that this dance of liberation is the reflection of our life. And if you're constantly needing to check out what's going on, there's a certain place inside of you that doesn't trust. And already there is where the healing process begins. Because if you can't trust yourself, how are you going to trust the world? So I see that these new dancers, because I do these dances all around the world, and I see familiar faces and brand new faces everywhere I go. But the very first thing they'll do is really check to see that they're not the only ones that are blindfolded. And at the sharing at the end, they'll say, this is what we did. And everyone else will be, I'll say, and who else felt like they were the only ones who weren't blindfolded? And people would raise their hand. So first and foremost, it's that fear about being the only one blindfolded. And once you get over that fear, really the shamanic ancient tool of going into the darkness is in ability to see on a whole different level of consciousness. Because when you close your eyes, you let go of the distractions from the outside, you start to see your higher self. You start to feel your body in a much higher level of existence. And so you take all of that into the dance with a very clear intention of what you want to heal in your body, and you begin a dialogue with your soul.
I've always wondered who a shaman is and what this shamanic journey is about. I remember once walking in New York Street and somebody just sort of caught up with me at this cafe, and he started talking about his little talent, and he gave me his card and all. I don't know, the first thought that came to my mind was, and I've discussed that with other people also, there's a little fear that if you take us on a journey where you get us out of our body, the spirit leaving my body and going into another sphere or coming out, terrifies me, because I feel, what if my spirit doesn't get back into that body again?
Well, first, Dr. Samina, let me clarify. My intention with my work is actually to reconnect you with your spirit. So it's not about you going into an altered state of consciousness and losing yourself. The opposite, what I'm actually inviting you to do is to go into a deeper sense of yourself, into a deeper place of yourself, so that you can connect with your spirit. So what we do is we take you on this shamanic journey.
Yes.
And you're fully aware, you're fully present, but you're invited to go in just to a deeper sense of source, of the core, of the elements of who you are, what your true nature is. And when you find that true nature within yourself, spirit can fly.